Hey, welcome back. For anyone who's interested, this is Tierra CD Retro Programming again. And I've been working on this as much as I can. Uh, I haven't had as much free time lately. But, so I started working on the title here. It's going to say Go Saga. I just have to draw the rest of it out using a piece of graph paper. And then I just use the draw command and I follow the pixels. Alright, but I'm going to move it up here. It's down here because I'm not done with it yet. I'm going to move it up here and, create. That's for now, okay? So, but the main reason I'm making this video is that two reasons here. First of all, I got the ghost in motion. Last time he was only in motion when I moved. Now he's in motion regardless of whether I move or not. He doesn't go back yet. I want him to go forward and backwards, but that's maybe I'll just leave it like this. I don't know. I'm kind of trying to focus here. So, but basically, I have him in motion now, even when I'm not in motion, and he's in motion when I'm in motion or when I attack. So I had to address, certain things. I was getting overlaying of the ghost where it wasn't in the correct order, so I fixed that. Like his arm would double up a little bit, and that was just because I didn't have commands, the code and the exact. Everything has to be exactly the same. I realized, so I fixed that today or yesterday, and I also worked on when I hit him, he's gonna jump back. Watch, like, so I just hit him twice, and now I'm backing away. And as you can see, when I do hit him, I get a little click sound, a little like a bell. I don't know what it is. It's not really. It's a little whistle. It's a high-pitched noise. Like before, it was too low. This is a better sound. So if I clip him, I hit him. I missed him that time, and I haven't got the hit detection in yet for my guy when I take a hit. So that's not programmed in yet, but I want to show you that when I do hit him, and it's not easy to do because I haven't expanded the area yet. I have to expand it a little more because right now you have to hit a specific pixel, which is really hard to do. But when I do that, if you notice, um, he backs up 5 spaces, so I can strike him again. And if I strike him, I struck him 3 times. If I strike him again, he's going to disappear. And so that's what I wanted to show you. So let me strike him for a 4th time. It takes 4 hits, and I can miss them. Let's hit him one more time, and he's going to disappear. And that's it. He's gone. So now I can proceed to go on to the next screen. And that's as far as I've gotten. Okay, so when I'm standing over here, the guy's blinking. And that's because it's checking for enemy movement. And, when I come over here, he's really blinking because I'm going up against different colors and things, so it's very apparent. You guys out there, I don't know how to get rid of this. It's really bad flickering because it's doing like multiple checks for multiple different things, and there's nothing I can do about it. People have said double buffering, but I don't know what you mean. I already, maybe somebody can clarify that. That would help with the blinking. And the other thing is, when he's not on the screen, the more things I have in motion, the harder it is to swing my sword. So literally, when I start this game, the first thing you should do, um, if you were playing this game, is to get used to how the sword works first before you try attacking him. Now, I'm going to clear the screen and list 1 through 5. Okay, and I'm going to run this again. And I have a thing in here. It asks me if I want to display my sprite workshop. So I'm going to put yes, and now I can see my sprites and only my sprites. And what I have to do is embed farther code, which is going to allow me to manipulate how far over the ghost is and things like that. And that's going to be I already know how to do it. I just haven't done it yet. That's probably going to be my next step, because I have to figure out where to modify this area here, and for hits and things like that I need to measure this. So it's going to ask, do you want to display the sprite screen, and then it's going to ask, do you want to modify positions, and if I say yes to both, then it's going to ask me how much and things like that. So it's going to be pretty complicated to do, but I have a pretty good idea of how to do it. So I'm not going to display that right now, but for purposes of making things easier, I have to embed these things into the program, because otherwise I'm breaking and running and breaking and running, and I want to do my analyzing all in one area. And so basically right now what I have is, this is the game screen here, page 2. Then up here, page 1 is just for the title screen. It's dedicated to the title screen. And then pages 3 and 4, I have page 3 is the sprite workshop area, and page 4 is the screen dump. So basically a screen dump is when it draws this screen, it dumps it to page 4 and then throws it back over when I need it. So when I want to go on to the next screen, it's going to draw a new screen, and then it's going to dump it to page 4, and the original screen, it's going to go back and forth like that, so I always have a positive screen to go to. And that's about it. I mean, when I'm moving like this, and it's harder to swing the sword because it's looking for so many different things. I had to move the position of where it was looking for the button. I had to put it closer to the top. But even if I hold the button down, this is as fast as he can swing the sword. If the ghost is not on the screen, he swings the sword faster. But that's the first thing you have to get used to, is how your sword swings. 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's gone. And then I can proceed to the next screen. And I'll keep you guys updated. And if anybody knows how to remedy this blinking, you got flickering. I consider it blinking, because it's blinking, flickering, whatever. I don't know how to get rid of this. If anybody knows if there's an easy remedy for this that works, let me know. Right now I don't have any more. I have 8 pages reserved. I'm only using 4. But reserving 8 pages takes a lot of memory. It cuts it like in half. So I think right now I only have this much, what you guys have seen, one screen, and we'll print the memory. And if I put new, and then I print the memory. Well, that didn't help. Let's just clear everything. I have my program saved, so new's not going to do anything. Print memory. Why am I only getting this much memory? You know, I'm going to have to do a hard reset. But I have 12,205. If I do a hard reset, and this emulator doesn't work all the time, I had 12,205. And let's see what I have now. I start with almost 23K. So if I subtract 12,205 from our start, I used 10.5K. Just on what you saw right there. So with additional sprites and additional screens, it's going to cut way down. I might have to make this into a multiple tape game. I don't use discs. It says disc extended color basic, but that's only because I play disc games. Sometimes I don't even know how to use a color computer disk drive. I only had a tape cassette, so that's what I'm sticking with. So I'd have to break this up into tapes like I did with Tales of Suburbia. There's just no other way. But I appreciate you guys' viewership and all your input. And, you know, I want to share my progress. It's just something that I do on this channel. And I think that's it for today. I hope you guys have a nice weekend and take care.